આપણે અંદાજે છે ને શહેરમાં જઈએ છીએ સરસ મજાની ફિલ્મ જોવા.
તમને ફિલ્મ પસંદ પણ નથી.
આ વખતે જરા નોખું છે.
બાપુજી એક વાત પૂછું?
ના.
તમે લોકો રોજ આવું હારું હારું ખાવાનું ખાઓ ઘરે રોજ રોજ?
મને ફિલ્મ જોવા તો દેશો ને?
वो देखेंगे. हाय.
આજે સમયનો તો પિછવાડો લાલ થવાનો. મને મારા બાપાએ ફટકાર્યો. ફિલ્મ જોવા ગયો તો ને.
ખોટાડું.
Hi everybody, my name is Sakshama Srivastava and I hope that all of you are happy and healthy. My guests today are the makers of the film Last Film Show, which is a Gujarati film that is also the official entry to the Oscars this year from India. So we're going to delve deep into the making of the movie as they join me on the show today. Hello!
Hello. Hi.
Hi, so we have Siddharth Roy Kapoor, Pan Nalan and Dheer Mamaya. Welcome to the show. As I was just saying, it's a lovely, lovely film and I just want to congratulate you, all three of you, for, making such a great film for the audience.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to ask you, it's a big thing that it's the one film that is the official entry for the Oscars this year. Tell me, what do you think takes for a film to be that entry?
I think that's for Sid.
Tell me,
You're the
Sid.
one who made the film, Nalin. So no, I guess Nalin's saying that he'll find it hard to say that about his own work, but I guess we as producers can say.
Yes.
I think what it takes is really a jury of filmmakers and film professionals watching all the films that have been submitted in the course of a year that have made their applications, and selecting that one movie that they believe represents the country best. We're just very humbled that the jury selected us to represent India this year, and we intend to put our best foot forward.
Now, the film has been really being appreciated by the audience. I mean, all the film critics, like you said, and especially some of the great actors of the industry, many of them tweeted that it's a lovely film. Which response was the most overwhelming or say heart-touching for the three of you?
Amitabh Bachchan.
I thought so.
I've been huge
There
fan,
is
and
story behind that too, right? Of his association.
of course, the stars are. A lot of people are tweeting about it, but same time, the people who don't watch festival movies, so-called, or they don't watch non-star movies, it goes all the way from superstar to people showing this love for Cello Show.
Well, I'm sure the audience will love it too. I'm pretty sure. I watched it purely as an audience and I really enjoyed it. I was just saying it. And Dheer, who's being like so quiet right now, I'm going to come to you, like pinpoint you and ask you, like, he's just also, you spoke about, Amitabh sir's tweet, and it says, it tells the story of our vanishing film heritage. What do you think that means? Like, could you give your take on that?
Yeah, sure. So I think one of the themes of the film is the disappearance of the 35mm era. Because as filmmakers, there's something super nostalgic about shooting on film and not in the digital world, because there are some stories that really deserve to be stored in an analog universe, as everything is moving towards a highly digitalized sort of experience. So you have people like Amitabh Bachchan or Martin Scorsese or Christopher Nolan who are trying to fight the preservation of film on 35mm, and you've seen the film, so you know that one of the primary themes towards the end is about that that hurting feeling when that magic of 35mm goes away, which is why it speaks about our deep film heritage is an important point to bring up by Mr. Bachchan as well.
I get your point. I mean, these days, some of the biggest celebrities like in Hollywood are thinking of shooting their movies and music videos on phones. That is like a big shift, and they think it's going to be very successful. So I think that's where this kind of outlook becomes very relevant. Now we have to talk about your lead actor, of course. Such a beautiful kid, such a cute child. He was one of the reasons I really wanted to watch the movie. Where did you find him, and how did you find him? What was audition like? Please tell us a little bit about him.
I think the moment the story and script and the film was clear in my head, one thing was very clear among all the creative team, that if we don't find Samay, who plays that role, it'll be nearly impossible to make this movie. So many auditions we started among kids who speak Gujarati in Mumbai, then in Ahmedabad, and each time we were just holding head. It's like, how is this going to happen? We ultimately ended up doing almost 3,000 auditions.
3,000.
Yes. It was almost like looking for a Mowgli of Jungle Book, right?
Now that you mention it, I was thinking, who does he remind me of? And yeah, there it is. So is his long hair like an inspiration from Mowgli, or is this like his natural look?
No, it's an inspiration from Nalin because it is an autobiographical story.
Oh, so you all grew it on purpose?
Yeah, it was I always used to have long hair. So
He seemed to be enjoying it, in the whole movie, his hair. And that scene where his father says, "Katna chahiye," and he's like, "Mere baal ke piche kyun pad rahe the?" That was so cute because, that's like an everyday thing. It was very small, but a very relatable scene. Coming specifically to Dheer and Sid, it's a beautiful movie, and I understand the intent is pure art, but movie is still a business, right? So putting money in a project, what made you like finalize that decision? I want to put money in this movie, which although doesn't have like the biggest budget or the biggest stars, which are automatically audience pullers, but you decided, yeah, this is the movie I want to put my money in.
Here?
No, Sid, I think you have to go with it.
Why? I'll come to you if you do that. Okay, Sid, let's go.
For me personally, it was a no-brainer because it's a film that I believe is a film that can appeal to anyone, right, from the age of 8 to 80, as long as you're able to get them into the cinema hall to start with. So you're right about the fact that it doesn't have a big star to attract the audience in. But what we're hoping is that anyone who has a love for the movies, has a love for, just the magic of a really fulfilling experience in a cinema hall, we're able to attract them to come and watch it. The profile of the film has obviously gone up because it is India's, official selection for the Academy Awards. So there's a lot of curiosity around it now, which I think helps us tremendously. So we're just reaching out to everyone saying, just, give the film a chance. It'll give you what in today's terms is that rare moment of a cinematic experience, which everyone seems to really want, having not had it for the last few years.
For me, it was a no-brainer. As soon as Nalin pitches an idea, I know that it's going to find an audience, somewhere in the world. So yeah, it's outside your usual business decision-making processes.
So if I had to sum up what you just said, it's like Nalin was the superstar here. In this case, like he was the one who brought you on board.
Exactly. That's
Superb. It was really nice talking to the three of you. You all brought in a lot of energy, which I really like, and very sincere in whatever you said. So thank you for being on the show. Like Sid said, it's a challenge to bring people to the theaters these days, especially I think after COVID. So the movie releases on the 14th of October. So make sure you buy the ticket and watch it in the theaters. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.